Welcome back to Ocarina of Time.
Alright. Now after 2 parts of just filler of cleanup, we're finally moving on with plot.
Finally!
Yeah, alright, after we get our 3 spiritual stones and the Song of Time, we can open up this door.
Of time. To unlock the sword of time, to travel time itself.
You're just making up stuff.
I am.
Except for the door of time. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called the door of time, and then you get to the pedestal of time that has the Master Sword.
Yeah, the sword of time.
Might as well be, but this incarnation might as well be the Sword of Time.
The sword of evil's bane existence or something like that. I forget what they say.
Yeah, the sword to repel evil's bane, I believe. Alrighty, after that you unlock it, you can go through this door here. Which pretty much is gonna activate a cutscene here and whatnot once you pull it up. Which I think the majority of this first part that's what's gonna be. And there's gonna be a lot of talking, no doubt.
The Master Sword.
The Master Sword making its second appearance.
Second.
Right after Link to the Past.
Alright.
Alright, now we're going to pull it. It's kind of like King Arthur.
Well, didn't Link do this in Ocarina of Time? I mean, not Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Link to the
yeah,
Past.
Yeah, it's the same deal. I think we already discussed it. A lot of Ocarina's Time's plot came mainly off of A Link to the Past. Now, as we get plot here, Ganondorf has actually been following Lint here, which is what we called him to.
Sacred Realm.
Yeah, try to get to the Sacred Realm, only to find out he didn't get everything he wants. Which I'm not too sure how, because he's looking for the Triforce. And if you play Link to the Past, you know Triforce gives somebody a I guess one wish that they can choose to go do or something like that. I think that's how it kind of works. Now, nothing about the Triforce or Sacred Realm has been, I don't think, fully and completely explained of what it can do to be sure. I've always think it as oh, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word for it. I just can't remember what.
Time paradox.
No, that's not it. It's something. It's like something that helps. It's something. It's kind of like I don't know what I really don't know what there is a word for it. I just don't know. It pretty much. It's something that grants wishes or grants somebody anything that you. It's not really. It's not really a genie, but it's the same. Ideologically, it's some mystical thing that helps somebody out, or allows you to do something like that. It's like the dragon. It's the Dragon Balls to Dragon Ball, the genie to Aladdin, and all that jazz. There's an actual word to describe that style. It's just
Not real. Non-existent.
Yeah.
Make believe.
Yeah, it's the greater power or something like that. There's an actual word to it. I just can't remember what the word is, to be quite honest with you. But it works. It's the plot MacGuffin, I guess. That's what I'm gonna call it.
A god that grants wishes.
Not really a god per se. I wish I really. I want to use the word quantum something. Maybe not even be right or something like that. Yes, we understand our destiny.
No.
Because it looks like
You are. Yes, I am confused. Like,
Yeah, I got
why?
you.
Why do I have like just 7 years of my life just gone?
Yeah, pretty much. We pretty much. They think we're too young, so they age us up by 7 years. Well, 7 years has passed. So we didn't really age up. It's just more or less. They just put us in a cryostasis. Apparently, I don't know if they force fed us or do we need to eat, drink, or whatnot? All the human things you need to do, or something like that? I'm not too sure.
Of course not. No, he just got frozen in time and just stuck in a block of ice. You know?
I guess so. I don't know. You just use your imagination at
They
this point.
stopped time. I
They
guess
stopped
that would
no.
prevent his body from growing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if they stop time while time is growing, I don't know how they could do that. Yeah, it's a video game. You don't really need to think hard about it. Just let us just say, hey, 7 years has passed. Okay.
I think he's just been sleeping for 7 years.
I guess so.
He trapped them in like a crystal.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't even know how to even think of it. Well, so 7 years has passed. This is Raru, or Raru. That's how you pronounce it.
It's all the same thing.
He's the guardian of the Light Temple, which I believe is.
There is no Light Temple.
Well, he's the Temple of Time. We get the Light Medallion and stuff like that. But I believe there was a dungeon at some point. That Link can travel and get this medallion and whatnot, but I think they had to cut it short. There's some also interesting, if you look at these medals, but we'll probably talk about it when we get to their representative temples and whatnot.
I'll talk about the Light Medallion.
Yeah, that's
Since you claim that this is it.
Well, this is all you can do. Pretty much, you're just being rewarded for it's here in the final presentation. You're just being rewarded for completing the first 3 dungeons, and that's your reward. Is the Light Medallion. The medallions don't mean anything. It's just saying, it's telling the game. It's pretty much your just codes telling the game this is what you have done so far, to trigger other things to going on. Sending off red flags, I believe that's what it's called.
Did you know that they plan to actually do something? In the beta of like early screenshots, it shows that Link can equip them and actually do something.
Yeah, I think
most likely a reference or like something similar to the medallions in Link to the Past. You know, like the Quake medallion. I don't remember the other medallions, but those 3. I'm pretty sure something similar is meant to happen with here.
Yeah, same thing with the Triforce. There was actually a beta for the Triforce to be used as a weapon, to be like a screen nuke and stuff like that.
I don't know that.
But you hardly fight anything at all anyway in this game, so I can see why it's no longer necessary. Alrighty. This is Sheik, which if you've been watching our LP of Melee, you probably already know who Sheik is. Oops.
I think people already know this.
Yeah, Sheik
this
is
game is
Zelda.
like, over 20 years?
It turned 20 years old next year.
Next year?
I think 2008.
Huh?
Or 1998, I'm sorry.
2008?
That was 10 years ago. About almost.
It's almost 20 years.
Yeah, it's almost 20 years old.
I don't think people care at this point.
Yeah, it's already been done.
People should know this.
Yeah, alrighty. Now we're looking for the other sages. We already met Raru for the light. Now we're missing the sage of forest, the sage of the mountains, the sage of the lake, the sage of the sand, and the sage of the dead. And then the final sage doesn't really give a title, but you won't get to save the other sage, the 7th sage, until later. But with all that jumble mess, you're told what to do, and you're on your way to go do whatever it is you got a task to do. Really, plot kind of ends there. Now you're just stuck to go save sages, where you kind of have these little mini adventures kind of helping out. And once you get all those other sages out of the temples and dungeons, you're pretty much let go to go. Once you save them, then you can pretty much. Damn, I already forgot what I was. I rambled there and I completely dropped it. You're off to go save the sages, which the plot kind of slows down because nothing is more elaborated upon until you save these sages. So all these people you make connections with as a kid, you get to see them again 7 years later to pretty much see what happened in 7 years and hopefully fix their problems of what's going on. Now, Kakariko Village has changed over the past 7 years. It's now the inhabitants of people who are in the castle town, if you notice. Because if you didn't see what happened to the castle town's kind of destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only part of what Ganondorf really takes over this world. I mean, all the other places is kind of in ruin, quote unquote, but it don't really look like a lot of things changed.
I'm pretty sure nothing really did.
Only the castle town did.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, since you're now over here. Nope.
How many is this even possible?
You know, it's possible you can.
What?
You didn't go nowhere.
I thought I could like swing my sword or something. I'm pretty sure they prevent that from being possible.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, our little seat has turned into a little pilot little thing that hovers Link when he walks into it. That gives us our next piece of heart here. Now, there is something we can do here. And a little attention to detail for this little area. Alright, we enter this grave. And question mark. Now, this is Dampy. If you remember last time, he helped us give us a piece of heart. Unfortunately, he passed away in the past 7 years that we've been gone. Now, if you notice a little attention to detail, I know most people will miss this, but that grave right there that you just entered from, it's not there in the child. When you were as a child, this was actually added as when you're an adult. And if you go back to a child, I think this grave here is no longer. It's not there as a child, but it is added when you're an adult, though. All right, since you are now his company, he wants to race you. And this call is showing off. There's not really, as long as there is a time limit or whatnot. But I think it's like what, 1 minute and 30 seconds is as quick as possible you can get.
Mm-hmm.
But all you do is just follow him. So as a reward, he's going to give you his treasure. It's called the hook shot, which allows us to spring over a lot of areas.
But only certain stuff.
Yeah. But there is an upgrade that we can get, which is the long shot, which allows us to go even farther.
Mm-hmm.
With distance and whatnot. Can even damage enemies too, far away.
Can it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna stun them.
I think in some enemies, like let's say, I think the Tektites, I think you can only stun them. Some enemies like bats or stuff like that, weak enemies, I think you can one-shot them. Alright, we got the hook shot. Alright, let's keep on going. What the?
What?
Why'd you restart?
Because heart piece here.
Oh, is there a heart piece here?
Yeah, if you like beat them in like a minute, but I gotta be fast.
No, I don't remember that.
If you like get to the end under a minute, he'll give you a heart piece. Try and be careful because can't really see the fires that he's placing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep a safe distance, but at the same time, kind of not jump to the right in front of it. I don't really remember that.
I do.
Let's
See if I got it. Yes, I did.
I really don't remember that.
I do.
Huh.
It's not that hard, to be honest.
Yeah, you just got.
But you have to at least gotten that. You've 100% this before.
Yeah, it's just I don't remember this game as much as.
Much as what? Majora's Mask?
Yeah. And then you're back out here.
Play it sometime real quick.
I don't know why, because there was a heart piece you could have gone go get.
I know. In fact, I can get that. Wait. They're not. I think I've done else.
No, I think you already gotten it with the boomerang.
I guess that was a trial thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna go get the Highland Shield.
I'm gonna need it soon.
Yeah, why didn't you get it before? If you blow up those rocks, you pretty much get the more fairy fountains to reload.
Because I think when Link was out, an adult looks cool. If I would have gotten it, then it would have auto-equipped it.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty, well, there's something we can get right now.
Like what?
No, we can get the
Heart piece.
heart piece in one of our last non-temple music.
Oh, and then, yeah, see, the game doesn't even know what this is as well.
Now, if you just went through the door like normal.
You just, recoil.
Yeah. But if you just went through the door like normal, you didn't have to do that.
I know, but I want to get back to the graveyard quick so I can get the Highland Shield.
Oh, why didn't you grab it while you were there before you entered the thing?
Because I thought there was a gold sculpture there at night, so I was like, okay, I'm going to need a hook shot for it. That was the reason. But I was wrong.
Yeah, but you can still get them both there before you enter. You just made it more difficult than it needed to be.
Okay, the main reason why is because I wanted to show off that recoil, like, jump hook shot thing. I mainly wanted to show that off.
Fine. Alright, and we get our last song that's before our little temple songs. The Song of Storms. We learned the Song of Storms. This is what's supposed to help you get to the bottom of the well, but we already got it. But I think that's going to be it for today, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you say?
Sure, if I can get out of here. Ah! Alright. End it off here.
Yeah, we're going to end it here. See y'all next time as we head to other adventures.
Yay.